You're watching Alabama's WVUA News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Tamika Alexander. Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with the sights and sounds of Christmas strolling through downtown Tuscaloosa tonight in the 37th annual West Alabama Christmas Parade. In tonight's top story, WVUA's Travis Leader tells us why some say this parade helps bring a community closer.
The West Alabama Christmas Parade is giving everyone a chance to come together to enjoy a wide variety of entertainment.
Spending time with your family and friends and getting close to everybody.
Many in attendance came to see some of their kids perform for the first time in the parade.
The number one thing we're excited about is our oldest two sons are playing in the American Christian Academy Marching Band, and it's the first year to ever have a marching band, so it's an especially exciting night for us.
Some parade watchers say this gathering brings a sense of pride to the West Alabama community.
It just reminds us about the reason for the season and enjoying just everybody coming out. Neat community-wide event. It's a lot of fun.
Tonight also marks the first year WVUA brought live coverage to your TV screen. Our coverage tonight ended with the grand finale, Santa Claus, and many kids were chomping at the bit to tell him what they want for Christmas.
I want a horse. I want a castle for the mermaid. Toys and clothes. A drum. I want a climbing Spider-Man.
In Tuscaloosa, Travis Leader, WVUA News.
Many local firefighters, policemen, and elected officials participated in the parade as well. A very popular float during the event was the Grinch locked away in jail by the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office. Well, the Christmas parade would not be complete without a grand marshal, and this year was a little different. There was more than one person leading the way. This year's grand marshals were Lee Allen Hallman, a retired Navy commander and former county license commissioner, and World War II veterans from Tuscaloosa Rotary Club's Honor Flight program. They were honored earlier today with a reception.
Very humbling, but I appreciate the opportunity to do this on behalf of my fellow veterans, and especially those World War II veterans who made the first honor flight from Tuscaloosa.
Before the Grand Marshal led the parade through the streets of Tuscaloosa, our very own Molly Mitchell caught up with community members to discuss what Alabama fans were hoping to get for Christmas this year.
People gathered to watch the Tuscaloosa Christmas Parade roll through downtown. And after Saturday's big win, there was a sense of Tide spirit in the air.
Everybody in Tuscaloosa and Alabama are extremely proud of their Alabama tradition, and people here are just, they're ecstatic because of what Nick Saban has done in 5 years.
I think Nick Saban is the best coach ever because he teaches his players really good.
It's for the city itself. It makes Tuscaloosa more popular. It makes the university, people out there are going to be saying, I want to go to the University of Alabama. It makes a bold statement. I have so much respect for Coach Saban and the guys.
Everywhere you looked, people were sporting their favorite Alabama gear, and some fans told me their Christmas wishes.
It would mean a super, super holiday season for me if we can just bag in number 15.
For the championship to win, the Alabama to win the championship.
Number 15 national championship. More than anything in the world, I really would love to just rub it in to everybody that thinks that the little midget guy, whatever the little green Irish wannabe, can handle it with the big guys in the SEC, because it ain't happening.
All I want for Christmas is a national championship.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Molly Mitchell, WVUA News.
Now, the community is clearly anticipating the big game between Alabama and Notre Dame and your home team. WVUA will continue to bring you coverage throughout the Tide's journey to number 15. Well, the Alabama Crimson Tide is headed to Miami to battle it out for a 15th national championship. The Tide won the SEC championship Saturday night against the Georgia Bulldogs, sending them to the BCS National Championship for the third time in 4 years. The Tide will face Notre Dame. Alabama fell behind 3 times and rallied each time to pull off the 32-28 victory, clinching the program's 23rd SEC championship. That's 10 more than the second-place rival Tennessee. Now the Tide turns their attention to January 7th, where they will face undefeated Notre Dame for the national championship. At his press conference following the game, Alabama coach Nick Saban said capturing the SEC championship was a great moment for Alabama.
This is a great win for the University of Alabama. It's a great win for our players and our team and our coaches and our entire administration and Coach Moore and all the people who support our program. We're really pleased and happy that we're a part of what we've been able to accomplish, and obviously we want to enjoy this for a little while, but we got some big challenges ahead now as well.
Alabama has secured its spot in the BCS National Championship game, and if you're planning on supporting the Tide at their final stop on the road to 15 when it comes to buying a ticket to get to the game, you might not want to act too fast. Candace Carden with T-Town Tickets says her phone has been ringing off the hook ever since the Crimson Tide defeated the Bulldogs. Carden says although people are interested, they're still hesitant to buy because those tickets are just so high. A few hours ago, the cheapest tickets on StubHub.com was around $1,400, and that's for seats near the top of the stadium. Carden says if you're planning on purchasing tickets, you might want to wait.
I don't know when the university is going to ship tickets, but I think, once more tickets are on the market and once more people have tickets to sell, then you're going to kind of see the market kind of even itself out. Right now, it's just a lot of people really excited, speculating on, kind of what they think people will pay them for their tickets.
Ticket prices aren't the only thing that are flying high. Officials say airfare is also going fast and getting expensive because of the high demand. Well, turning now to the weather, let's get a first check on Alabama's home team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Richard, I tell you, I really enjoyed being outside today. Really nice day out there today.
Yeah, Tamika, a good Monday evening to you. What a great day. The third day of December, not that bad in terms of where we should be this time of the year. In fact, we were way above average. 54 tonight, though, getting a little cooler across much of the area. But again, even tonight, temperatures not going to drop much more than they have now. In fact, temperatures could actually rise a couple of degrees for daybreak. That south wind starts to take over late tonight, and that tropical moisture does feed inland. You can see that happening west of us now. I noticed some showers earlier today west of the Mississippi River. That moisture fetch is moving our way. Also, the cloud cover will gradually spread in late tonight. Tomorrow, though, we're calling for that partly sunny sky, a little bit of sunshine here and there, 61 at 9, and how about 74 at 3 o'clock? Thunderstorms become likely later today. I've got the full details in your forecast. That is straight ahead.
Turning now to your home team crime watch, the parents of a University of South Alabama freshman who was shot to death by campus police are suing over his death. An attorney for relatives of Gil Caller says the 18-year-old freshman never touched the officer and the shooting never should have happened. Attorney Jerry Beasley says the family is filing suit against the school and the officer. The university had no comment. Police and witnesses say Caller was nude and acting erratically outside the campus police station before he was shot to death on October 6th. Authorities say the former wrestler from Wetumpka was on drugs and acting in a threatening manner, but lawyers for his parents say the shooting by Officer Travis Austin wasn't justified. A surveillance video captured footage of the confrontation. For emergency medical workers, every moment counts, but an ambulance team treating a patient with chest pains was significantly slowed down trying to get to the hospital. As Brenda McCarthy explains, that's because someone put a boot on the ambulance tire.
The Quickies convenience store in Mid-City takes its parking lot rules seriously. Very seriously. New Orleans paramedics rush inside the store for a man with a life-threatening medical issue. They worked on the patient, put him inside the vehicle, started to speed off.
Put the ambulance in drive and heard a loud noise. Walked out to see a boot on the ambulance. Or allegedly the employees of the store came out and booted the ambulance because it was not parked properly in their parking lot.
The EMS spokesman said the ambulance had its lights flashing the whole time. Now, store employees didn't want to talk about it, but one of them apparently took the boot off, and the tire was left flat.
And we actually had to delay that patient's care by calling another ambulance out here to come transport this patient.
A sign in the lot says you could be booted if you leave the property, but the paramedics apparently didn't. The EMS spokesman added that he had never had an incident like this before.
And as long as we have our lights on, we park where it is safe to park.
The convenience store worker got the boot himself. According to Quickies, he has been fired and police gave him a citation for criminal damage to property. Well, in WVUA News at 10 returned, U.S. intelligence sources say that Syria is beginning to make chemical weapons and President Obama is taking a stand. The details are next. And the finalists for the Heisman Trophy have been announced. Gary Harris will tell you who they are coming up later in Alabama's home team sports.